Well, it is nearing the end of the winter here in the Middle East. Yes, I can hear you saying, poor you guys, you've had it really hard, not. And the weather today, well, not to rub it in or anything, it's been another gloriously sunny day in the Gulf. But the clear skies and the sunshine do have their drawbacks, I have to say. Mainly the lack of rain. Well, to combat that, the government of the UAE is taking matters into its own hands. CNN's John Jensen explains.
At a remote airstrip outside Abu Dhabi,
Research 6, level 6000.
New Zealander pilot Mike Anstis is setting off to do something most would consider impossible in a desert. He's hoping to make it rain.
Just standing fire 2 flares now, radial 015 at 45.
Mike is cloud seeding.
Okay, I'm going to fire left, guys.
He does it by firing salt compounds into the air to increase rainfall.
On the wings of the aircraft, we've got flares, which when we fire the flares, it burns and it emits a smoke.
That smoke then attracts water vapor, creating bigger droplets. The flares, though, are only effective if launched from inside certain thick clouds.
If you don't like turbulence, well, this is definitely not the flight for you, because when you're cloud seeding, pilots like Mike here, they don't avoid storms, they head right into the heart of them.
Our plane is tossed around in the wind.
Whoa.
That's the updraft.
Side to side,
Whoa.
up and down.
Wow, we're dropping.
There is a calculated risk associated with this. We do have to know when it's time to bail out.
How's the weather there, research?
On the ground, scientists at the country's meteorology center track the flight.
So enjoy the weather and hold on.
They started cloud seeding 15 years ago to help sustain a growing population in the UAE, one of the world's top consumers of water. Last year, they flew more than 150 flights. Each costs around $5,000, but they say it's cheaper and greener than operating desalination plants, the UAE's main source of fresh water.
Our material that we use is environmental, it's salt. Very small amount that is not affected the environment.
And it may be working.
Rain starting to come here on the window.
Back where Mike first fired flares, a heavy downpour pounds the plane.
Did you just make this rain?
It's a natural rain, but we're trying to increase it.
Scientists are still studying how much water cloud seeding makes and the long-term effects on Mother Nature. But in a region where annual rainfall is just around 3 inches, rainmakers like Mike say this may be the best way to sustain life in the desert. John Jensen, CNN, somewhere over the UAE.